Well, will Nick Saban be able to coach against Georgia? I've got an update for you right now here on Dog Post. Dean Legge from Dog Post, making you a smarter Georgia fan. And Alabama has updated, sent a press release out about Nick Saban, and it's looking more and more like he very well could coach in this game. The update from Bama is that he has tested negative for COVID-19. So let me try to walk through this and explain to you why it's still possible that he could be okay, I guess, to coach. So he's gotten a negative test. In a 72-hour period, he has to have 3 tests that say that he's negative. So the math on this is really a tight window. In other words, he can't, obviously, if he misses one from here on out, he's out. But he still can make it to the 8 o'clock kickoff. So it's going to be close, though. So well, it's in a matter of timing. My assumption is they could give him the test at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and he's, so the timing may not be the giant issue. The issue may be, does he pass it or not? And I think everybody involved, first of all, does not want him to have coronavirus, all right? We're just going to start there. But secondly, I think any competitor wants to take the shot at the full, the full team. And if Nick's not out there, I don't know if it would affect the game. We can't know that. That's an impossible thing to know. But when you're talking about the greatest coach in college football history, there's a reason they're out there on the field. So does him missing the game, would it change the outcome of the game? We can't know that until they play. If he were there or not there, it's so impossible to know these, hypotheticals. But it's starting to look like he could be there. And I think that's good for the sport. CBS has got to be going crazy loving this, because here's a situation for them where the entire media of college football, I couldn't tell you another game that's going on this week. South Carolina, and Auburn's playing at South Carolina, Tech and Clemson. But there's no sort of marquee games. And for the entire, now coming on 72-hour period, we've had 48 hours since Nick tested positive. So we're the window is closing here on the 72 hours to get the 3 that are right. But during this entire time, and I can assure you, because I know what the numbers are on Dog Post, that all of college football is going crazy to know what's happening here. And the situation for CBS is, hey, you have the biggest game of the year. LSU, Alabama's not going to be bigger than this one. Maybe Ohio State, Michigan, but I doubt it. This is the biggest game of the early part of the season for sure. They're getting free publicity. There's a ton of intrigue now all of a sudden in this game. And I know that they are very happy that they get the opportunity to broadcast this game, hopefully with Nick Saban on the sideline. The focus has not been on Georgia at all during this time. That's the interesting thing too, is, we wrapped up we had Kirby Monday, Tuesday, and midday Wednesday, and that was it. He did his radio show later in the week, but that's, reporters don't ask questions then. So, we didn't get the ability to ask Kirby about these things, and we didn't get the chance to ask Nick on Wednesday morning either. So this all came out Wednesday in the afternoon, and now all of a sudden it seems like he's rallying back. But, we need to figure out, this needs to be, is this guy safe to be out there? Because this is more than about football. This is about, safety and health. So I hope that that it was a negative, the positive was incorrect. But that's what these 3 follow-up tests will be. And I'm headed to Tuscaloosa shortly, but I did want to jump on and let y'all know. Thanks for watching. Dean Legge, Dog Post, making you a smarter Georgia fan. If you've not signed up for our newsletter, it's right there. Make sure that you take advantage of that.